Andhra Pradesh is the Japan of India. Tonight, we are saying something bold, something the internet has whispered for years. But today, the numbers finally prove it. Andhra Pradesh is the Japan of India. Disciplined, industrial, precise. Hit by setbacks and still bouncing back like a Super Bowl. Once ignored, once written off, today 13.25 lakh crore rupees in investments in 48 hours. That's close to $150 billion. 613 MoUs, 16.31 lakh jobs, and a state moving at a startup speed. And the funniest part, we got a wonderful little comment right now. And I think it's quite apt as well. It's actually somebody mentioning that Nara Lokesh is the Gen Z version of Chandrababu Naidu. Well done. India may have lost the cricket match yesterday, but Nara and his team, well, they just won the week. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu didn't give speeches. He delivered commitments. He didn't promise ease of doing business. Like, well, we have said before, right here on front page, he announced speed of doing business. And investors responded like they were waiting for this moment for years. And now it's time for the breakdown, especially for all of you watching. The energy alone attracted 5.3 lakh crore rupees. The industries, 2.8 lakh crore rupees. Infrastructure, 2 lakh crore rupees. And every major sector is firing at once. The sense that one gets more from this is that this entire endeavor is that this is speeding ahead into nation-building mode. And Naidu has also set insane targets. So far, it has attracted $150 plus billion in investments from the summit, $500 plus billion in investments in 5 years, $1 trillion in 10 years. So one of the biggest twists of the summit didn't actually come from India, but from South Korea. Hwasung, a major supplier to Adidas, had already signed an MoU with Tamil Nadu. They switched to Andhra Pradesh, to Kuppam, with $150 million investment and 20,000 jobs planned. Why? Simple. Skilled manpower, zero interference, fastest approvals, commitment-backed execution, confidence from APEDB, the Andhra Pradesh Economic Development Board. So when companies start changing states because execution speed is higher, we all know that we are witnessing a structural shift. What we are actually going to talk about now deserves a lot more of your attention, because here it is. At the summit, Andhra Pradesh announced partnerships with Wiser of the United States, and Cubitech and Q Krishi to train 50,000 quantum talent across the state. Students, researchers, working professionals. What this does is that it directly feeds into the creation of Amravati Quantum Valley, India's first deep tech talent hub built at state scale. This is how actually Japan built its semiconductor and robotics dominance. Talent first, industry next, and ecosystem forever. Andhra is running the same formula. Piyush Goyal announced something massive. India's first drone city and space city will be built in Andhra Pradesh, end quote. Naidu didn't waste time. He set two monster goals. $500 billion investments in 5 years, $1 trillion investments in 10 years, and then the killer announcement, which is this. MoU signed leads to escrow account auto-created, leads to real-time fund release, leads to no officer chasing, end quote. So for the first time in India, a state is offering sovereign-backed investor protection. This is Japan-level governance engineering. AIFF, a 12-acre football stadium in Amravati. Space and drone clusters, Andhra Pradesh's 2047 vision. Vishakhapatnam steel plant revival, no privatization. Quarterly performance reviews, corporate discipline. Past investment pledges being revived, zero political bias. And you know what is the best part? Investors said the same thing across panels. Andhra Pradesh gave us clarity, speed, and confidence, end quote. That's the holy trinity of industrialization. Skeptics always ask the same question, and well, we all know what that question is, but here is that question loud and clear for you. MOUs तो हर जगह साइन होते हैं, एक्चुअल प्रोजेक्ट कब आएगा? Naidu came prepared. At the summit, he announced an automated escrow system. Once you sign the MOU, the escrow account will be created automatically. Funds will be released through the bank in real time. You won't need to chase any officer. If needed, we will even provide sovereign guarantees. End quote. In plain English, this means no file pushing, no waiting in corridors, money linked directly to project milestones, state skin in the game via sovereign comfort. This is governance as code, policy wired into banking rails. Exactly the kind of system that convinces a Korean manufacturer to move from Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh and global investors to sign MOUs they actually intend to execute. Let us look at the pattern. Discipline in planning ports, airports, and logistics. Precision in investment structuring and escrow automation. Speed in policy execution and approvals. Resilience after bifurcation and fiscal stress. Tech obsession, AI, quantum, drone city, space city, semiconductor, green hydrogen. Japan, as we all know, rebuilt from ruins with manufacturing clusters, export discipline, and tech leadership. Andhra is trying the same, but in the age of AI, data centers, and quantum computing. And here is the front page take. Here's what the scoreboard now reads. 13.25 lakh crore rupees investment pledges. 613 MOUs across 12 sectors. 16.31 lakh jobs projected. A Korean giant switching from Tamil Nadu to Andhra. Quantum Valley for 50,000 learners. Drone city and space city on the way. Automated escrow plus sovereign guarantee for investors. And a chief minister who openly says every family should have an entrepreneur. Every family should use AI, end quote. Kudos, sir. Well, this is huge and goes beyond just one summit. It's a signal that Andhra is redesigning itself from the household upwards. Households equals to entrepreneurs plus AI use cases. Districts equals to clusters in AI, quantum, logistics, agro processing. State equals to export engine plugged into a $1.8 trillion global space and tech economy. So at this pace, the real question isn't, will these MOUs convert? The real question is, will the rest of India move fast enough to keep up with Andhra? Because if Andhra's bet works, we won't just be saying Japan of India as a compliment, we'll be actually studying it as a case study in how to rebuild a state with AI, quantum, and ruthless execution. Please let us know what you think in the comments below.